Revelation 1560. From the 10th of August 1940. Spiritual work. It is to be told to you that the Spirit from God unites with every one of you, if you want to serve Him. There are innumerable threads going through the tangle of human entanglements at present, which are to join together to a firm fabric, and these connections from the beyond to earth are tremendously significant, because they are able to bring enlightenment to the people who are searching and want to recognize God. But also only these will become light, because God Himself is the eternal light and the eternal truth. And whoever seeks God must find Him, and therefore bright light and purest truth will come to him. It is a turning point in earthly life when God Himself approaches man in the form of light and truth. He offers him a gift of grace that testifies to His immense love. He wants to awaken the desire for enlightenment in man, in order to then be able to hand out to him unmeasured knowledge, since without desire such cannot be imparted to him, and He wants to bring the spiritual state of men thereby on a higher level. But now the human intellect refuses to accept something as truth because it does not want to grasp divine love work. Because he does not recognize God yet as a God of love, he does not know about the omnipotence of divine love. He does not know about the desire of the Father for His children, for His creatures, which came out of Him. He also does not know about the misery of these creatures, which create a condition for themselves, which brings them unimaginable agonies and sufferings in the hereafter, and about the loving care of Him, who is love Himself. And therefore he also does not want to comprehend the work of God, because he can only feel the love of God with a loving heart, and so he must first seek to form himself to love before he can recognize and comprehend the divine love. And there is no proof which lets this love emerge more clearly, if the free will is not to be touched or the freedom of faith is not to be limited. For everything that would like to announce God's activity even more convincingly is a danger for man, who now, being under a certain influence, would adjust his actions calculatingly, that is, it would cause him now to behave differently towards God than he would do out of free will without obvious evidence. And therefore not the inner life would be reshaped, but again only the form would be fulfilled outwardly, because the visible evidence no longer allows a different behavior. Because the inner shaping of his soul must be tackled out of love for God, but not for the sake of an advantage in a compulsory state. A faith which was never won by himself, but compulsorily by extraordinary phenomena, which therefore strongly affect the free will of man. And such could not result in a becoming perfect, because to become perfect, the free will is indispensable. Amen.